it's Cricket from the Coat Hangers, and you're listening to Drop the Mic.
There he is, Mach 1. Everybody good? Plenty of slaves for my robot colony?
I gave him a humor setting so he fit in better with his unit. Thinks it relaxes us.
A giant, sarcastic robot. What a great idea.
I have a cue light I can use when I'm joking, if you like.
That'd probably help.
Yeah, you can use it to find your way back into the ship after I blow you out the airlock.
What's your humor setting, Towers?
That's 100%.
Let's bring it on down to 75, please.
Stench.
Welcome back to our humble podcast. We are your hosts, James Warney, Chris Not Rodriguez, Bradford, and I, Wesley Swanson. This is Drop the Mic, and you're about to listen to episode 160, The Lazarus. The show is going to focus on Christopher Nolan's was 2014 film Interstellar. But first, let's warm them up with our usual pop culture news, shall we?
Yeah, let's do it.
And now for a special news report. Brought to you by Drop the Mic.
All right, James, start us off.
All right, so I don't know if you guys have heard already, but Hobbs and Shaw is getting a sequel.
Just watched that.
Was it good? I haven't seen it yet.
You know, it's close to a comic book movie, but without comic characters. So
Yeah.
to me, I'm like, okay, so are they basing this in reality, or are they not?
It's like the laws of physics and stuff don't exist anymore.
Yeah, but it was entertaining.
Okay.
So I like them two talking shit to each other. So that was fun.
Yeah, I know their banter is good, and I know in the first one, wasn't Idris Elba supposed to be like a
Black
like a
Superman.
super soldier, basically?
Yeah, it's another thing. I'm like, all right, you guys are just going that comic route.
Yeah.
But you know, it's on HBO now, so you can if you have the app.
Yeah, I do. Okay. Let's see here. I got looks like for Space Jam 2, Don Cheadle is actually set to play the main villain. Yeah, I don't know how that's going to be. I can't really see him as a villain, so I don't know.
Maybe like a villain.
You've never seen Brooklyn's Finest?
No, I don't think I've seen that.
Yeah, you guys.
That's an actual villain. That's not like a cartoon villain. Yeah, where he's got to have fun with it. Like he can. He's hilarious when he does the stuff. But I don't know.
I
Have
feel
you
like
seen that show that the show that he's on? I think it's HBO. It's called Black Sunday or something.
Oh yeah.
No, but I watched House of Cards, and that was great. Not House of Cards, House of Lies. That's the show. I think it was the Showtime one where he had the consultant one with Kristen Bell.
Okay.
That was really good.
I'll have to check that out. What else do I got? I guess Disney is looking into pushing Black Widow onto its on demand instead of releasing it or waiting to release it until this coronavirus stuff goes away.
Yeah, that's it's pretty shitty for Black Widow, man. She gets the movie after, spoiler, that she's dead. She's not going to start the whole new decade of Marvel movies.
No.
She's not going to get her big release, which I bet you would have done numbers.
Oh yeah, still would have done amazing numbers.
And great cast. And it's going to suck pushing that one. But they want people to see it. They want people to pay money for their streaming service. It's not a bad idea.
Mm-hmm.
Because they just released, or they're going to release on Friday, I believe, Onward or whatever that one is.
Really?
Yeah, it's going there Friday, I think.
Nice.
I mean, that's what I'm waiting for.
I'm glad I have Disney Plus.
Chris Pratt.
What else do I have here? So it looks like Disney Plus actually sent out a survey to some customers and asked if they would be okay with having a mature type of material on their streaming services, such as Buffy the Vampire, Firefly, and Modern Family, and How I Met Your Mother. So that might be coming to Disney Plus, or they might. I think it's already on Hulu, isn't it?
Yeah.
Most of that stuff.
Yeah.
Most of their stuff that has that's on Hulu.
Okay.
They just did that whole push for FX on Hulu now too.
Yeah, that's crazy. What else do I have? Oh, Ghostbuster and Afterlife and Morbius, of course, are delayed until 2021. So that's a big push. They're supposed to be released, I think, sometime this summer.
Yeah.
Right?
At least Morbius was. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I think Ghostbusters as well.
But they're being pushed back, I think, almost a whole year, which is that kind of sucks for those movies because I was looking forward a lot to Ghostbusters Afterlife. It looked promising.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like a Ghostbusters themed Stranger Things movie.
Yeah,
so,
with Paul Rudd.
Cool.
So.
Yeah.
And that's it for my news. Kind of short. Nothing's really going on.
I know it's tough to find any kind of news that's not about with coronavirus and shit.
All right.
Limes are gone or something. People are going crazy.
Yeah.
Chris, your turn.
The cat's trying to get in that room. My news. So I don't really have much. Are you guys a Law and Order fan at all, or at least SVU?
Yes,
yeah.
I know what you're going to say, too.
Yeah, Christopher Maloney is getting his own spinoff.
Yeah.
I like him. I liked him in that show. I liked him in Man of Steel. I liked him in True Blood. So he's getting just a 13-episode season. Something small.
That's cool.
And it's going to be based on the same character he played in SVU that he left so many years ago.
It's a Stabler, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. And then it's like Organized Crime Unit or something he's focusing on.
Is that going to be a mini series and that's it? Just like a 13 limited run?
It just said that's what they're doing for the first season.
Okay.
So I think they're going to see how it plays out. If it does well, it might be something they move to the Peacock.
Okay.
So, I mean, that's how I would play it.
Yeah.
It's Law and Order, cool. Man. Those things just print money for them.
Right. You can watch Law and Order all day.
You can. Yeah. The best thing to do is when they have the marathon, they have, like, before they were stars.
Yeah.
You see, like, Ellen Pompeo. You see all these different people that were on Law and Order.
Exactly.
Before. Let me see if I have another thing. So I was excited by that. Well, you know, the new Minions movie, Rise of Gru, that got pushed back to 2021. And so did Sing 2 and Wicked was delayed, which I didn't know they were doing a Wicked movie.
I neither.
I'm kind of excited for that.
Oh, did you know that they started filming on Uncharted, the movie, for one day in Berlin?
That was it?
I guess they got a couple shots with Tom Holland, and that was it. And they're like, okay, we got to close. Come back next year or whatever.
They should blow those pictures up. Put that out there. And then, let's see. Well, you know, they're like Netflix and all these streaming services are throttling back. Have you guys noticed any of it, like, affect you at all?
For their...
For
what do you mean?
Any other stuff?
Like their quality?
Quality, yeah.
I haven't noticed too much. It's been, I guess, pretty much the same for me. Yeah. I don't know. What about you, Wes?
No. It's maintained the consistency so far.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I've no issues yet, but I keep reading all these different things about it. This is my other part of the news. And I'm excited because this is what I'm going to focus on this whole week. CBS All Access is no longer doing a week free, but a month free.
Oh, wow.
And there's a workaround where you get 2 months free by a special code you enter in.
Okay.
It's under the Verge website. You go there under entertainment. They walk you through it. Looks pretty easy. I did the month one already. So, Star Trek Discovery, sorry. Star Trek Discovery and Picard is what I'm going to be watching next week.
Nice.
Yeah. And Twilight Zone. I guess I'll throw that in there. But that's basically it for my news.
Nice. That's pretty good.
Awesome. I have a couple things. I don't think you guys hit on them. First of all, legendary vert skater Jeff Grosso passed away this week. So R.I.P.
I guess saw that today.
I guess. Oh yeah. So you do know who he is. Yeah, it's pretty. I guess he passed away of. They didn't release what it was, but he just passed away suddenly in his house, and he had just been posting on Instagram with his children like the day before. So it's obviously a sudden loss. So our hearts go out to his family and friends.
That sucks.
It seems like the skateboarding community is like super rocked by this, so it's a sad thing. Next up, the original Insidious film turns 9 this week. So if you're a fan of the movie, yeah, check it out. In my opinion, it's one of the better PG-13 films. I'm a big fan of James Wan. He was coming off of him and Lee Winnell. They were coming off of the original Saw when they did this one, and a lot of people had grouped them into like the whole torture porn subgenre. So they made Insidious bloodless for that reason, and I think they pulled it off. It's a great film, in my opinion.
Yeah, I still haven't seen it.
No,
but it's on the list to watch all those movies.
it's on Netflix. I know the first one is. Yeah. So stream it.
Dude, my list is so long right now. It's crazy. Considering like no one's doing anything, my list is huge.
I bet.
That's not the only thing that's huge.
Hey, but
this cord for these headphones is pretty long.
All right, moving on. Also, shout out to you, Chris, for that awesome during our our holiday party that happened recently. I got like a random award, and at the end of the acceptance thing, you just hear Chris go, "Moving on," or whatever. And it's perfect. I don't know how he it sounded like he was in the microphone. It's crazy.
I'm gonna throw my voice every now and then.
Yeah, it's just like. What?
I'm just glad you heard it.
Yes, I did.
Nat had looked at me like, "Stop it!" I'm like, "No, she's gonna love it."
All right. Next up, the original TMNT film turns 30 this week as well. It's got your boy Sam Rockwell.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's technically his very first what you would call superhero film. Before before he's in what Iron Man or whatever. Right?
Yeah. Who was he in it?
He was just a random like a Foot clan member.
No wonder I loved that movie so much when I was younger. I knew this whole time.
Yeah. So
speaking of Sam Rockwell, Jojo Rabbit's on sale for $12.99 right now on iTunes.
Nice.
So, nice.
That's definitely a movie I would buy. So you guys should all buy it. It's worth the money.
Mm-hmm.
Check it out. And my final piece of news, which is like a silver lining in this crazy mess that we're in right now. Mad Max director George Miller is still chugging along with his plans for a Mad Max Fury Road spin-off featuring Furiosa. He's holding auditions via Skype, and the first official audition happened for Anya Taylor-Joy recently, who's she's big in for Split, The Witch, and what's that?
Thoroughbreds.
Yeah, Thoroughbreds. Great, thank you for that. But yeah, so I was pretty excited about that. I'm a big fan of Fury Road and the Furiosa character, so it'll be interesting to see how they pull that off.
This dude's got to put a fire under his ass, man. He's not that young.
I know, right?
70 when Fury Road came out?
Yeah, it was super weird that because after Fury Road, which was a big success for him, he was like, I'm not planning on doing anything for quite a few years, and so and he also did Happy Feet, so he's super random.
Well, that documentary about his not failed, but the one that they stopped making, the Justice League, supposed to be coming out pretty soon.
Oh,
with Armie Hammer as Batman.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Adam Brody as the Flash.
Interesting.
So it looked interesting. Yeah, during the writer's strike. So this writer's strike happened, and boom, they shut everything down.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
And that's my news. If you guys want to move on to the weekly Rex.
Let's do it.
And now it's time for the weekly recommendations.
All right, James, back to you.
All right. So I just recently finally started watching The Office. So,
first time?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
There's a camera. I can make a face at it. Like, what's going on?
When it came out, when it was at its peak, it just didn't. It didn't look like